and welcome back to Finders Beepers History Seekers. And I'm very freaked out. Now I'm in a little cottage in Ireland. Now also we will discuss the size of my face in a little bit, but at the moment I'm more concerned with the noises I've heard in this place, and I've been in here 2 minutes. It's the tiniest of little places, so there's nobody hiding away, but I keep hearing strange noises. I want you to hear them. Let's go in here first and discuss. In fact, let's just get it out of the way. So I've had this morning, before I flew over to Ireland, I woke up with the biggest abscess on the side of my face. Now it has gone down quite a lot. For anyone that was on Facebook and things like that, you will have seen how big it was. It was massive, but I've had antibiotics, I've been to the dentist, and it's coming back down again, but it was awful, and the dentist said it was that swollen, it was dangerous. So, at least we're all right. But anyway, let's get looking around in this place. Right, heading into the first room. What the fuck? I don't know if it was just the door settling back into place or something then. That sounded like somebody knocked on the door behind me. They can't have got anywhere. As you can hear, we are near a road. Quite a busy, fast road. But I've told you, since the second I walked in here, it's like there's somebody in here with me. And that seemed like there was somebody at the bloody door. It was just one knock. I don't like this place already. I'm already feeling a bit weak and rubbish as it is. Just a minute. Now the door was shut. I just wonder, that wasn't the same noise. It was definitely like a knocking noise, like a, just one knock though. I don't like that at all. I do not like that at all. Right, now there isn't loads of stuff in this place, but it's just got that little Irish thing going on in here. That little, look at this. Look at that. Like, the thing that I love about Ireland is the little cottages that are like this, full of stuff that's Catholic stuff and things like that. I just love it, I really do. And it doesn't have to have loads of stuff in these places. I just think the atmosphere of them is just brilliant. It's just so good. You really can't imagine what a sort of lonely life it would have been living here. You've got just, I don't know, one main comfortable chair next to his table, possibly with one chair for his guests. He's got, there's always your religious, like Mary or a saint or whoever knocking about. I actually don't know if that is Mary. I think that could be a saint, but I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure. And then look at this weird thing here. Like, why has it got these little cupboards up here that go to nothing? It's almost like they're supposed to go to a cellar, but then they've been filled in. It's all a bit odd. And then 1970s wallpaper. I wonder what that was at first. It looks like some sort of method of torture. I'm so horrible. I'm a horrible man. I feel like part of Andy is rubbed off of me. No, that sounds even worse. What I was thinking is, I don't know if I should even tell you. You stick it on your todger and wang it up her, and then that is like the worst torture. So sorry. I don't know where that... Maybe it's just the drugs I'm on for being poorly. Maybe that's what it is. But yeah, just look, you've got the little pipe. Now it's not a really old one, that. I'd say probably 1910s to 1950s, 60s, something like that. It could even be sort of more modern than that. But sort of in the 1800s, you would get the clay pipes, not really the wooden ones, because it was so expensive for tobacco. But as it got sort of cheaper and cheaper, they used bigger bowls. What else we got on here? Don't know what that is. Looks like it might be ink. Not 100% sure. But look at that little cute thing. That's so cute. That's a little cute. Imagine just having a little... That's so cute. Did you hear that? That was like a growl. That was like a deep growl. Almost like a cat growl. Not a dog. Look at it in here anyway. How fucking creepy is it in here? This is like... Oh, like a... Oh, I can't think of the words. You know, like Hills Have Eyes, if you've ever seen that film. Or something, you know, like in mining communities or something in America, where they all wear, like, I don't know, those trousers with the button-up backs on them and things like that, so you can just have a poo, you can unbutton it and go for a poo. Those sort of things. That's what this reminds me of. It is freaky. But I 100% heard some sort of growl from in here. Right, we'll have a look in there properly in a minute. But is that not just the freakiest? Like, you've not washed your socks very well. If you're hanging them up to dry, there's some up. Because they're disgusting, man. Now, not only does it make me feel like a chill down my spine or feel horrible when I hear noises and stuff, it's not just that. It throws me because I've forgotten what I was talking about like 10 seconds earlier. So I either say it all again or I forget what I was going to say. It does my head in. Now, looking up here, this is what we were talking about, red bulbs the other day. And I'm sure that's a red bulb, look. Why? Like, some people said they use them when they're going to sleep or whatever. Some people use them for, I don't know, like photos and stuff. And some use them if they're a prostitute. But I can't imagine any prostitutes dressing up in clothes like that. Ooh, the red light's on again. Tom O'Flaherty. He's playing for business tonight. I swear, oh my God, there is noises coming from everywhere. I keep hearing little rustles, little bangs, little noises, fucking growls. Do not like this place at all. There's something altogether wrong about it. I don't like it. The hairs on the back of my neck, the hairs on the back of my back, not that I've got a hairy back, I stood up. I've got like a constant shiver feeling down my back. It's horrible. I wonder why. There's that big arch there. I wonder if there was a big fireplace there before. It doesn't seem right. And look, it's almost like an inglenook fireplace with the little windows at the side. They used to do those. There isn't one on that side, but this wall's solid. So it sort of doesn't make sense. Look at the old switches as well. Like Baker-like switches. I wonder if there's an attic. I've not seen any stairs. I wonder if there's a way up. Anyway, let's keep looking. I've looked at everything on here, haven't I? Oh look, that's like a little paw print. That's like a cat. Yeah, it's, look, I can wipe it off. But that looks like a little paw print. Too big for a rat, I think. I wonder if there's a cat in here somewhere. Growling at me. I don't know. Anyway, let's have a look at some of the, wow, some of the stuff in here, on here is crazy. Oh, look at these. Oh, these are good. God, just let me get myself sorted. Look. These little spoons with, I don't know who it is. Is it, oh, it's not even a person. I thought it, oh, is it? What? Right, that, let me just put this down. Let me get you to focus. Oh God, that's awful. That's better, that's better. That looks like a little monk person or a little person. But then if you turn it over, I'll just rest that down. There. If we turn it over, it definitely doesn't look like a person. So I'm not sure what that is. Or what it's supposed to be. It's not silver, is it? It's one way up. I don't know what. Oh, chromium. Sorry, I was looking at it and not looking what I was filming then. Chromium plate, chrome plated. They're quite interesting, those. Never seen anything like that before. There's a couple of them in there. Look at that spoon as well. I always like the, I don't know if that's just been hammered into that shape actually. I like the spoons that are like square at the front. You got a lot of old-fashioned spoons that were square. I don't think that actually is one. I think that's just been hammered into a different shape. So, anyway, let's keep looking on here. What's this? There's always like mystery items. They're not 100% sure what they are. Like, you can quite easily work out what things like this are for. I was going to say it's a drill, but it's not. It's to get, like, when you're taking a wheel off a car or whatever. And then all the glasses. I was going to put them on, but, oh, I might have to put them on. I normally do it and don't say anything, but I'm going to have to try those on. Now, if I'd actually cleaned them up a bit, they're slightly bigger, so I'd quite like them. Look at stay. And if my face wasn't like a balloon, look at those. They're quite cool. I think they're ladies' glasses though, but they are quite good, those. I quite like them. I might wear them out on Friday night. There's always so many little bits and bobs to look through, mostly things like this, locks and stuff that I'm not interested in. But then you do get stuff like this little clip-in, look, Golden Oldies, the players who brought Roscommon its first All-Ireland senior football title in 1943. That's mad. It's got all the different names. Oh, rest in peace, rest in peace. They're all dead. Like half the team are dead. I wonder when that clipping's from, and I wonder what relevance it's got. I wonder if he either supported him, or he was one of them, or his friend was, or a relative or something. Like, what's the reason he's kept that? But it's really, really good. What else does it say? It says, went on to win the championship again in 44, will be guests of honour at the Irish Nationwide Building Society GA Great Teams of the Past Award dinner in the Abbey Hotel, Roscommon, on the 22nd of August. But yeah, I love stuff like that because it just makes me wonder, makes me think, why has he saved it? There's got to be a purpose, got to be a reason. Oh, look, Jesus, before we go on, Jesus is there and he's like, yeah, I don't really know, mate. Not quite sure. Once again, with his blue eyes and his sort of, looks a bit ginger on that, to be fair. Ginger Jesus. I almost said, oh, I won't be voting for him because he's ginger. You don't vote for Jesus. Oh, 1 vote for Jesus, 22 for Muhammad, 1 for Buddha. What is wrong with me? You can tell it's like early hours of the morning. But yeah, sincere sympathy. Sad things like this. And you'll find in places like this, I'll laugh at things quite a lot because it makes me quite sad. Mass will be offered twice daily for the next month in the Augustin Church, Johns Lane, for the soul of Michael Keelan at the request of Kit Crosby and family, for all those inscribed on our community mass list. Oh, it's sad because obviously these people meant something to them, but I suppose we all go through it. I've been very lucky really not to have many people in my family die. Well, me and my dad were actually talking about it earlier on. That's from 1959. Yeah, me and my dad were on about it because he took me to the dentist because I had to go to the centre of Sheffield to get it sorted. Absolute nightmare it was because I were on an emergency appointment. But anyway, we were talking about like, really there's only been 3 people in my family, like close family, that have died while I've known anything about it. I don't remember his mum and dad dying. I don't remember my mum's mum dying, but my granddad was my hero, like absolutely. Well, my dad is as well, but my granddad was my hero, and he died in his 90s. And it's hard to explain, but my Auntie Edith, she also died in her 90s. And really those and my uncle are the only ones that have ever really died in my family. So like when some of the people that have been around forever that I've always known, like I'm in my 40s now, I'm almost 45, when they're gone, I don't know what I'm going to do. Like there's some big name family members that are like in their 80s now, and I don't know if I can, I'm not one that can cope with things like that very well. So that's why I struggle with places like this, because I think, yeah, I've not had to deal with that. And it makes me think about my own, not only my own family, but my own mortality. Like what's going to happen when I'm gone? It's just sad, innit? So yeah, normally to combat that, that's why I laugh about everything when I'm in these places, because I would cry if I didn't. Oh look, another Jesus, with deepest sympathy. But he is a good looking Jesus, that one. He is like model. I could imagine putting a bit of oil on it. Well, not me personally. I don't want to oil up Jesus. I don't want to oil up Jesus, but I could imagine him in some sort of like competition in the Middle East, all oiled up. I have got a weird brain. Michael Keelan, R.I.P. What, is that not the same person? Must be the same family. Brian, Elizabeth and family. Oh, another one. I never know how to say that. Is it Drogheda? Maybe. Not 100% sure. Somebody will tell me. Although, how do you tell someone how it sounds? I can never work that out. Right, I just noticed something on here, and I was quite ironic, really. It was this. It's toothache tincture. Oh, you can't see that. Wait a minute. Focus, Matthew. I'm doing a rubbish job at focusing today. There we go. Toothache. I don't know what that says. Tincture. But yeah, with me having me dodgy tooth and my massive face, it makes a lot of sense to have that. But then I noticed these. And in these pots are broken keys. Like, there's 2 broken keys in there. There's another 2 broken keys in there. And then a whole key in there. But why? Why have they got pots of broken keys? I don't understand. What is the purpose? What is it? Why would he do that? I don't get it. Put that torch down a minute. Bloody hell. But yeah, like, people keep some really strange things, I think. Like, oh God, pressed on screen. It's just, my face has gone bright. So it's massive and bright now. But yeah, people keep some really odd stuff, I think. I've probably, if you went through my house, you'd find stuff from metal detecting, stuff that Freddie's made me over the years, stuff on the beach, all sorts of weird and wonderful items. So I suppose I'm only the same, but people do keep odd things, don't they? Right, I keep standing here and hearing talking, like muffled talk. Do you know what I keep thinking it is? I keep thinking I can hear like a car radio outside and thinking, is it my car or is somebody parked behind my car and they're checking out why it's there? But then every time I've come to this door and I've gone and stuck my head out to see, there's nothing there. And I can't hear it in here. Like this room in here as well is even closer. And I stuck my head out, the window's open in there, nothing. But when I come and stand in here, like there's a definite change as well in here. The sound is different. Like this is quite a sharp, echoey noise in here. Whereas in here, it's quite, I don't know, quite dull. Like dull sound. But every time I stand over here, typically I can't hear it now, but I can hear somebody talking behind me. Like you're listening to BBC Radio 4 or something, and it's like, I can't hear the words, I just can hear talking, and it is freaking me out. Like what with the knock on the door to start with, that was my hand. The knock on the door, the growl from over there, and this constant talking when I'm in here, it is proper throwing me back. It's throwing me off. I don't like it at all. I'm trying to take my mind off things by like looking at stuff and going through things. You'll see that I do that quite a lot. If I'm worried about something, somebody commented about it, I think the other week as well. There was like noises upstairs. And I was like, oh God, stood at the bottom of the stairs, wonder what it is. Oh, look at this. And just start talking about stuff. But that's because if I don't take my mind off it, I worry about it and I panic about it. And like people say, oh, I don't know how you do it in these places. That's how I do it. I take my mind off it. If there's something there, there's something there. There's nothing I can do about it. But I don't know. It's just, this house is horrible. It's giving me a horrible, horrible feeling. The thing is as well, I try and excuse it. I try and find reasons like, is it something to do with me jaw? Like, is it making funny noises in my head? But then it's only doing it in certain places. That's quite cool. Ride a cock horse to Banbury Cross. What is a cock horse? Is it a horse with a cock? Or is it something else? I always wondered what a cock horse was. Or does it mean like one of those? No, because they weren't on a hobby horse, were they? So what's a cock horse? I don't know if it's just as literal as it sounds or what. That's quite good. I think that's Bakelite. Oh no, it's not. It's cheap plastic from like the 1970s. Look at that for a remote control. This is another conversation that I've had with people before. If you said, pass me that, would you say, pass me the controls or pass me the control? Because it's something I've had a massive argument about before. I say, oh, pass me the controls. But the person I was with at the time was like, no, it's not controls, it's the control. I'm like, no, it's controls. Let me know in the comments what you think, because for me, that is controls. It's the controls and it will always be. Anyway, let's look at these other cups. That's cool. Fruit of the crab apple. That looks almost like hand painted. But these are cool, look. A little thing from Lords. I don't know what this is. I will bless every place where a picture of my heart shall be exposed and honoured. Oh, is that why then? Did you hear that then? My foot didn't move. And there was a squeak like one of these drawers had opened. I don't even make a squeak. Nothing squeaks. But yeah, is that why then there's always pictures of him with the Sacred Heart, or the electric heart, like I keep saying? Is that why? Because wherever you put it is supposed to be blessed. I didn't know that. That's new on me, that one. Right, let's have a look over here. Oh, look. Are you kidding? Right, I swear there is somebody going round these places before me and doing this. And I swear it's not me. It is not me. Look, wherever I go, there is Headless Mary's or Headless Jesus. And this time it's a Headless Mary. Is it out of disrespect? Is that why people are doing it, do you think? Because that's what it seems like to me. Someone's going round and going, right, let's lop the head off them because we don't believe in him or something like that. That's what it seems like. And then look at that. Who is that? What an odd looking... It's very dirty. Who's that supposed to be? Jesus? As a child? Like some sort of... I don't know. I don't know who that's supposed to be. Oh, let's see what it says. It says, to Auntie Mary from Eileen, in remembrance of our mission, October 1951. That's good. So they've been on a mission. I don't mean like an SAS mission. I mean like they've been to Lourdes and they've tried to get, oh no, they won't go to Lourdes and get people to be Christians. Maybe go to Africa and get people to be Christians or somewhere like that. That's when you're if you're a missionary, innit? Is that what's meant by a mission? I think it is. Like if you're a missionary, you're on a mission. The word mission is starting to lose meaning. But yeah, that seems to make sense. You're basically sent by God to go and get people to be Christians. I think that sort of makes sense. I don't know why, it just always sends me a little bit insane, but like you look at all these little old things, and yeah, and like the Christian stuff and like all this old stuff on there, the older stuff, you look at it and you think, oh, they lived a little life of solitude in this cottage or whatever. And then you just find like a Mallorca cup and you think they probably did all the same things that everybody else did, but just because they're in Ireland in a little cottage doesn't make them, I don't know, a little crofter or something. But that's just what I think. Like when I come in these places and I see stuff like this and I see it set up like that, look, round a little Rayburn with a little, like, you don't, fuck off. Hello? Hello? And I can hear that talking again. Hello? Please tell me you can hear that. Hello? Oh my. I don't like it in here at all. Do not like it. We've not looked in here, have we? You can imagine them. Like, because these doors have been blocked up and it goes out to sheds. Like, it's a farm. So that's why they're blocked up. It's not for any other reason. But you can imagine them taking the wellies on and off in here. Putting stuff to dry in this bit. When they've been out doing the farming stuff. I don't like it. I don't like standing here with my back to this. I don't know why. I feel like someone's going to grab me from behind because all the noises I'm hearing are coming from over there in that doorway. I can still hear it. I can still fucking hear it and I don't like it. I'm sorry for swearing as much as I am doing, but it's putting me about in here now, this. Stopped. There's something wrong here. There's something wrong. But yeah, I think there's all the shoes looking there. Everything's collapsed. I don't like touching these things either. And the weird thing is these trousers are wet. They're moving because I've just moved them, but they're wet. Why would they still be wet? It's fucking plain now, I heard. But yeah, I don't like this at all. I don't think there's very much in these rooms. 2 rooms to the left. But we're going to go in. I don't like it. I've gone past the let's laugh at stuff to make me feel better. I'm spooked now and I don't like it. I feel uncomfortable. I don't want to be in here much longer. I really don't. I like some of the old ties, you know. I would never wear them, but I like them. Like who would wear patterns like that these days? Look at that. That's one hell of a... Fuck off, please. Please stop. Whoever you are, please stop. Whatever it is, just stop, because I don't like this. I'm not feeling very well. I'm on my own. I don't like it. Sorry, this is not like me. But I'm just feeling very, very uncomfortable at the moment. Very much like I'm not alone. I don't like it. Model Grammar and Composition, Junior Class. I don't know when that's from. The Educational Company of Ireland. Can't see a date on it. Unless there's one written up at the top up there, but I can't see it. Look at these books. That's like witchcraft or something, that book. Poems. Lots of poems. I don't know when this is from. I like to find dates. I don't really know why. It doesn't really make a difference when they're from, but I just think, I don't know, if they're even older than I thought they were. Is that the front cover of it? I think it is. But yeah, there's no date. That's a shame. It's the same with... Oh, why do people have drawers like that? Like, just full of iron. Michael Stroganoff. You know, Michael Strogoff. Definitely read that as Michael Stroganoff. Let's have a look. When's this from? Michael Strogoff, The Courier of the Tsar. Jules Verne. Oh, fuck off, fuck off, fuck off. That was like a footstep or footsteps, but not of a human. Like little footsteps. Hello? I wish I could let you feel how I'm feeling at the moment, because I've got like an icy chill up my spine. I don't feel like I want to cry, but I've got that, you know, like that tingly feeling you get in your nose when you feel like you're going to cry. That's what I've got, and it's not through being like overly scared. It's just, I don't know. I'm not used to feeling like that. It's weird. I'm not enjoying this explore anymore. I sort of was looking forward to this one a little bit because I knew it got some cool little bits in it. George Washington Bridge and Fort Tryon Park, New York City. I wonder what that's like 1930s or something. But, right, I'm not going to look through all these books because if I'm being totally honest, I feel a bit sick. Oh, that's good. Look at the wallpaper behind it as well, though. What's that? St. Joseph, patron of... What? What? Does that really say what I think it says? St. Joseph, patron of a happy death. What? That's not no. Fuck off, please, fuck off. Stop it. I don't like this at all. I feel like running away at the moment. I'm going in this room, I'm done. Once we're in here, we'll go in the other room at the other end. And we're done. And thank fuck for that, there's hardly anything in here. Oh, these are good though. The hairs on my legs are sticking up. I just feel horrible. That is really good though. You can't see it like I can see it. The shine on it is so nice. That's really good. Santa Maria de Perpetuo Soccorso. And guessing that's Mary. I really like that though. I think that's really, really good. With the small baby with the head of a 14-year-old. Very strange. And then you can imagine them sitting round this old Victorian fire, watching that telly. That's a bit weird. So fucking, I'm not lying. I don't want to turn my back to anything at the moment. Like, I don't mind having my back to a wall, but every time I turn my back to the door, I feel like somebody's there. And honestly, I'm not being dramatic. I'm not making, you know me, I am not the sort of person that makes up stuff just so people go, oh my God, look at this. I am genuinely doing everything I can not to run out of here. Because it is horrible. I had a horrible feeling when I walked in. Then there were the bang on the door, then the growl. And ever since then, there's been noises and just something just seems fucking wrong. I'm sorry for swearing, but it just seems wrong. What we got in here? I thought it was like a watch or something like that, but it's not. Right. There's not a great deal in it. I'm not going to go rooting through that because I just want to get into that last room. And you know what, I'm going to film as I walk through here because, I don't know, I just feel a little bit more comfortable with you with me than walking through on my own. Because at the moment, this is absolutely awful. Absolutely terrible. I haven't felt like this since last year when I was in Cornwall. I really was scared then as well. But I haven't felt like that for a while. Look at this in here. The big bed. His jacket hung up. Look, this is the window I was on about that was open. If there's a car out there, you'd be able to hear it. Because my car isn't far around that corner. And there's nobody there. Let's have a look. Is this a commode? I feel like this is a commode. Oh, it's one with a little... I like them when they've got the little thing on. It's not got it with it. Like the porcelain bowl thing's not there, but I quite like that. It's quite basic looking, but I like it. I felt like that bit lifted up as well then, but it doesn't. But yeah, quite like that. I don't know who that's supposed to be. Someone religious, obviously. But they've got something to do with boats by the looks of things. They always mean something in these things as well. So like the anchors and a jug and the flowers that they're holding all mean something usually. What the hell is that? Why is there just a big thing of human hair? Like brown and grey hair. It's like they've emptied out their the hairbrush and kept it in a bowl thing, in a basket. Why? Why have they... I can sort of smell it as well. That's really weird. What is this? Oh, Pioneer Total Abstinence Association of the Sacred... I think that might just be outside, I heard then. Pioneer of Total Abstinence, Association of the Sacred Heart. Copies of the Pioneer, 1958, Meath Hill, Drum Conrath, County Meath. Hugh Keelan. Oh, Keelan, that was one of the people that died, wasn't it? So, does it show that they've not drunk or they've abstained from something? I'm guessing it's alcohol, not sex. I'm not sure. Somebody did tell me about these before, but why would you get like a little copy to say... I don't understand why you would get a little slip. Sort of doesn't make sense to me, that. And then I think there's some more on here, look. Yeah, that's the same, but that's like got money on there. I don't really understand. That's Keelan as well. I can't work out what year that is. Not sure. God, then you've got a big cutthroat razor there. This is what I mean. Like, who's hiding under bed that's going to come and get me with that in a minute? And now I've said that, I've got to look under bed. No, I think we're all right. And then his jacket hung up. This big chest's good though. I do like this. But I bet there's nothing in it. And if there is... Oh no. I'm opening it wrong side, that's why. If there is, it'll be blankets. No. Nothing apart from a picture of a church and a desk diary from 1961. It's good though, that. It's a nice big weighty piece. I do like it. And then the metal framed bed. That's probably older than you think it is as well. I don't think it's brand new. Well, I know it's not brand new, but it's not like 70s or 60s. I think it's like probably turn of the century, that. Just looking at how the springs are under the mattress and stuff. I think it's quite old. Right, I am getting out of here in a minute. I feel like this isn't going to be a very long explore, but at this moment in time, that's not very nice. Why would you give aids to people that are doing practical nursing? That's definitely a different political view. Down with the nurses, give them all aids. Right, and on that, I'm getting out of here. I'll go and have a quick look in these barns, but I ain't hanging around here any longer than I need to. Right, to be honest, I'm not even going to try, because I'm just going to get brambled to death, even trying to get in. I'm a bit interested in what's upstairs, but there's nothing downstairs. It just looks like where animals were. I would like to know what was in there, though. I'll have a look around the other side, just to make sure there's no other way in. But I don't think there is. Now, what I will say is, and I've said it for the last couple of videos, please stick a like on this video for Andy's sake, because he's going through his treatment at the moment. He's just started this week. And he's going through a lot, and he's probably not in the mood to watch videos, but a quick glance to see what the like count is will just make... I've told him that's what we're doing. He said about it, and then I've backed it up. So please just stick a like on the video for the next 7 weeks. Even if you wouldn't do normally, even if you hated the video, just put a like on it, just for Andy's sake. Right, so I can see there's nothing in there. That's the other side of the one we were looking at. And that one up there has got a lock on it. I've just been over. There's nothing to be seen. So there's no point going in. So we're back in the car. Now, I don't think you understand how happy I am to be back in the car. I've not enjoyed that explore at all. Like, not at all. I can't think of like any good bits, just because all I can think about is how uncomfortable I was feeling all the time. And I never feel like that. It's very rare. There'll be times where I feel like, ooh, what was that noise? Or, ooh, what was that? But that, it just felt awful. Like, I can't even explain what it felt like. And then that mumbling, talky noise in the background was just horrible. It just was horrible. So I'm glad that I'm out of there. I'm getting away from this building altogether. It's a long time. We used to do us outros, me and Andy, in the car every single time to show we were back safe. But this time I felt like I needed to get in the car as quick as possible to show you. So anyway, I'm sorry it's not been a very long video. I think it's probably about 50 minutes long. But thank you for watching, and I'm going to get you some more bangers in Ireland. I know I am. So I'll see you next week for another one. Love you all. Goodbye. It's been far too long since I last said this, but thank you so much to our Patreon members. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be able to do the trips to Ireland, Morocco, all over the world. And it's all down to you guys, and I really want to say massive thank you for that. Also, thank you to the YouTube members. Obviously YouTube take a massive chunk of 60%, and that's why I usually include the members from Patreon, not the YouTube ones. But I still want to say thank you, and every single last one of you that supports by watching, liking, commenting. You're all absolutely wonderful. It means so much. But if you want to do that little bit more for the channel, you can go over to patreon.com/findersbeepers, and you can sign up on there. You get to chat. I'm on chat every so often. You can chat between yourselves. You get to see extra things behind the scenes, especially when I'm away like I am at the moment in Ireland. So yeah, there's all sorts of extras on there for you. Thank you so much again. Love you all, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.